Hey there, thanks for popping on. So every morning I meditate and channel for sometimes a couple of hours, if I'm being honest. I get up really early and I love to start my day. I think as I age, I love the peace and the quiet and the calm. My nervous system, and I feel like, take this if it resonates, let me know if this is you. I just find that I don't do well when I'm under stress first thing in the morning. Like for me, that's a really firm boundary of no. So I don't know why that's kind of coming up, but I wanted to pop on here. Through that morning process, as I'm channeling, I feel like I'm really clear. I get clearer messages around like overall themes from Spirit, and I want to share those with you. I'm supposed to share those with you. So good, bad, or indifferent, my videos are hilariously unproduced, but I don't care. I don't care. There's no ego here. There's no room for that. This is all about you. So big, strong things, and I'm getting a little emotional as I'm talking about this, which tells me that the heart chakra is opening up for you as well. There's a really strong need and emphasis to show yourself more self-love. And Spirit is really saying this is more in the mind space and in the mental plane. So you have not been, can I say this with like so much love, and always in my space with Higher Heart Healing, there is zero judgment. Zero. It's not even allowed. Okay. So much love. When I say these honest things, it can be a little bit triggering, but it's for your higher and greater good always. My goal is to always communicate these messages with as much kindness and compassion as love as I possibly can, because that's my intention and that's how I like to heal and help people. So when I share these things, just know that this is in a intention behind it is to help serve. You're not being loving enough to yourself. And I think I know there's also a message in there for me. So I know this is resonating with my clients because we're vibing on that same frequency. That's why we're kind of drawn to each other. And Spirit's like, knock it off. Like, knock it off. Stop beating yourself up. Enough is enough. Again, going back, they're talking about the mind space, the mental plane. So the thoughts, because thoughts become things always, always, always. Thoughts become things. You're manifesting at all times, babes, at all times. So you are a magnetic energy being of light. That's like what you are. So these universal laws that are known truths, they're not rules, they're not something that somebody made up. This is literally how natural law, it's a beautiful subject to study if you haven't, but in that law of attraction, you're always attracting, right? The guidance here from Spirit is do more for yourself. It's 3:33 on the clock right now. Do more for yourself, be better for yourself, prioritize your self-love even more, because what actually happens is the universe has no choice but to meet you where you're at. So your external reality will shift into very loving places all around you, and always in ways that are totally unexpected. It's the way Spirit works. Like your abundance, your happiness, right? We're talking about happiness, emotional fulfillment, connections with deep, healthy relationships, like romantic or workspaces, interactions with people. You'll see them change the more loving you are to yourself. The work is done from the inside out, okay? The work is done from the inside out. And that's really the message today. I try to drop these videos only when I feel really like it's needed, and it's just the way I show up in the world and the way I serve and give back. So I really hope this resonates. Please let me know if it did. I love feedback. I'm trying to grow my social media platforms very slowly. I don't love it, but I know that I can reach people and there's messages that need to be heard. So, anytime you can give feedback to me, it's much appreciated. It's an energy exchange where you're kind of creating good karma for yourself too. When you get into that reciprocal, equal give and take, that comes back to you in other areas of your life, like your money. So that's kind of the gold nugget from Spirit today, is work on the mental space around loving thoughts. When you're in conflict with someone, what I was taught, and one of the techniques that I use to heal myself even to this very day, is when you're in conflict and you're in an argument, whether it's with a spouse or a partner, and this is like totally popping off because there's people watching this video who are like, that is me, like that was me last night, that is going to be you in the future, like today, you know. But not that that's, we don't want that, but if that does arise, the practice becomes the self-thought during that time when your nervous system is triggered into fight or flight, is to say, I love you, Anna. I love you, Anna. I love you, Anna, like to yourself, right? Like repeat it internally while you're having an argument with someone, or immediately after. Because I know that a lot of times your thoughts get real kind of like crazy when you're in fight or flight. You're not really thinking clearly, right? You're not centered. You're out of you're in survival mode. You're protecting yourself. So going back and saying, I love you, you're amazing, you're doing great. Like that's the frequency shift that actually happens to change your reality externally. So that's actually how you do the alchemy. That's the magic. That's how you change your environment. I promise you, you will see this work. It will change things. Like that person that you're always kind of like, you just don't see eye to eye with at work, or, you know, you're not on the same wavelength. Just sending them love, being friendly, you will always get back what you put out, right? You'll always get that back. So the more spiritual work is done from the inside out, like how you actually change your life is through pouring into yourself. Okay, sending you guys so much love. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Namaste, and I will see you in the next video.